All right, so this video is for those of you who do not have an existing business, you don't have a team of employees, and you don't have a bunch of past performance or experience performing on service contracts, but you recently found out about federal government contracting, maybe from my videos, maybe from some other people, maybe from the SBA, or maybe you saw the movie War Dogs, right? And if this is you, you're probably working a job or you're working in some business and you either want to be your own boss, so you want to leave, or maybe you're in the military and you're going to be retiring soon, or you're transitioning out and you want to have something to kind of jump into. But again, you don't have an existing business, you don't have years of experience, past performance, but you want to get into the game of federal government contracting. This video is for you. So the question becomes, for this particular, avatar, if you will, people start asking, well, what should I offer? What can I offer? Because you're not already offering something. So this tends to be a question that gets a lot of attention and a lot of ideas thrown out there on whether you can offer this or if they buy that, right? Because you're not already doing something and it's new to you. So I cover an exercise called the proof of concept exercise that is so important for everybody to go through, in my opinion, multiple times before you even register, get your cage code, especially start bidding on contracts, et cetera, et cetera. This is like one of the very first things that you should do. I show you how to do it. I share my screen. I take you through all the examples in my free training masterclass, which I will link down below. But I'm going to show you just one piece of it from that in this video to kind of get your wheels turning, because if you haven't heard this, I think it's really going to help you. So if the question is, what should you offer? And we're going to use our whiteboard today. Like, what is your offer going to be? And again, it's because you don't already have something. We have to find a bit of an overlap. Okay. So if you're going to be offering a service where you manage the contract, you're likely going to be working with subcontractors. Okay. And this is, again, a concept that I go much more into in my masterclass, but even some of my other videos free as well on the YouTube channel. Feel free to check them out. But you're going to have to find subcontractors to work with you through teaming to fulfill this work. And some of you already know this. Stick with me. So one part of the circle is what the sub supplies. But probably probably more important, to be honest, this other part of the circle is what the government buys. So very quickly, what we're looking at is an overlap, right, of what the government buys here and what the sub supplies over here is what you should offer, okay? Because let's say you're finding contracts on sam.gov and you're like, okay, yeah, the government is buying this. And you're like, I found 3 solicitations, say it's janitorial, right? So you're finding it, janitorial. But then if you're trying to do a legal middleman move, work with subcontractors, teaming arrangement over here, and you can't find subs to team with you on this, you're going to be dead in the water. There's going to be no deal. It's like a real estate agent trying to sell a house and there's no buyers. You only have half of a deal. It's not going to work. And then on the flip side, let's say you're looking to offer something, say car detailing. I've gotten this question quite a bit. Car detailing. Maybe you already have this as a business, or maybe it's something that you think is easy and you haven't done it, but you know that you can do it. Cool. Well, that's cool if you can find car detailing companies to help with that half of the contract. But then when you come over to start looking at, sam.gov, the procurement website, you're not really finding too many detailing contracts that you can bid on and win, right? And essentially play the numbers game and prove and win. So you need both. And that's, if nothing else, like I said, definitely check out the masterclass. That's where you're going to be able to see me doing this behind my screen and show you some other helpful websites to help you with this, link down below. But just to get your wheels turning, you're thinking, what does the government buy and what do the subs supply? Because you don't have your own employees, so you're looking to team, right? And if you can answer positive answers, for example, to both of these questions, then you have a solid offer. At least you have something to start working with and build on because you have somewhat of a proof of concept. There's more homework that goes into that, but this is just a starting point. And if you don't, then you need to look at and attack or do more research on whichever side of the deal that is going to be lacking. So definitely, if you want to learn more, check out the free training. It's amazing. I've literally boiled down what you will learn in weeks into literally 1 hour. There's zero fluff in it. I honestly could make it even longer and have it still be very beneficial to you. So I will link that down below. And let me know what this idea has sparked in your mind. Sub supplies, government buys. What are you going to sell? What are you going to offer?